Hey everyone, Carson here, the DM of Sore Feet Adventurers. Thank you, audience, for all your support. This is a lore episode where we will go in depth about two of our characters, and here they are.
I'm Ashley. I will talk about my character from before everyone met him for this campaign. Bellrauthien Dairon was born to his mother, Adlaniel Dairon, an accomplished soldier. Bellrauthien was mainly raised in the Sylvan Vale by the butler of the Dairon estate, Ralnor Elabar, rather than his own mother. Whenever she did raise him, she was very militaristic in her approach, training him as he grew. She instilled in him the words, "You can do better. You have to be prepared. Don't rely on others." Contrastingly, Ralnor, the butler, was very kind in his approach while watching over young Bellrauthien, treating him kindly as family should. When Bellrauthien turned 60, he pursued the nearby College of Magic, Magic Gate. He spent 40 years, most of his adolescence, learning more about magic and being a bladesinger. While studying at this institution, Bellrauthien had a professor, Deldrick Genvin, who was a battle mage that had fought alongside Adlaniel in the past. This professor was someone Bellrauthien enjoyed learning from and eventually made a friend out of him. When he graduated, he received a very special tome as a gift from Ralnor, which he still holds close to him to this day. Newly graduated from the college and now adolescence, the century-old Bellrauthien was free to travel. He took the opportunity to journey to meet his father, Ulivir Tremaris. Quite the opposing attitude compared to his mother, his father was kind enough. However, he was rather traditional in his ideals. Bellrauthien came to learn the reason why his father left while Adlaniel was pregnant. Of course, each parent's idea of why they split differed. While around his father, Bellrauthien met his uncle and the rest of the Tremaris family. After that, Bellrauthien took the time to gather his butler and travel, experiencing what was afforded to his position as a noble. He learned from visiting his father's side of the family, and from traveling in general, that there's a lot of politics and background dealings involved in important decisions around Uthrensia. He learned that much even just by staying in the eastern and southern regions. He continued to switch between travel and staying at the estate for some decades until recently, he received a summons from the High Marshal, his mother, calling him to Freehaven. Must have been from his time as a child and further study at Magic Gate that made the High Marshal consider him. He arrived to Freehaven, awaiting for further instructions.
Hello, my name is Kieran, and this is the story of Soirse Ellerlith. 3 days and nights south from the mainland of Uthrensia lie the Twin Isles, Feriage and Sruth. The island of Sruth is home to the Druidic Circle of the Coast, or better known to outsiders as the Sraith Circle. Among these druids is where Soirse Ellerlith was born, and raised by her half-elf mother, Rayla. Being the lorekeeper of Sraith Circle, Soirse's mother would impart to her the history and traditions of the coastal druids until she turned 18. At this age, she would undertake an initiation to begin her journey towards becoming a druid. In the following years after, Soirse would take part in observing and protecting the ecosystem of coastal communities around the island of Sruth. With each successful mission, her reputation grew and would further prove her worth as a druid. One day, after returning from a routine survey, Soirse was summoned before the First Keeper Gremda and the Archdruids. After King Faust Bararian's passing nearly a year ago, the Circle's future had become threatened with those who would seek to indoctrinate or forcibly draft the druids living on the island. In order to allow their way of life to continue without outside influence, Soirse would sail to the city of Freehaven as the Circle's emissary and discuss the terms with its acting ruler, Lord Faustus. Soirse is making ready to carry out her assignment, unaware of the storm that is brewing on the horizon.
Thank you, and join us for the next episode of Sore Feet Adventurers.